she's targeting different groups. I wonder if Maxine Waters is doing just that with maybe passing a law or doing or giving maybe funding money to the social media like Facebook, Twitter to take news links down, because again, I want to report that Carl 7 News, Como TV4 News, Channel 5 News, this is in Washington, as well as KTLA and 5 News in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Times, the Huffington Post, I call it the Huffington Compost, the New York One News, and the Chicago Tribune, WGN, and also KFYI 550, as well as KTTH, The Truth. Their links were all taken down today. I know that on Facebook and Twitter. And Megyn Kelly last night said that they were going to be taken down. She warned us about it. And I was wondering, because you mentioned Maxine Waters, I wonder if these people are actually doing that. And people in Congress and in the legislature. I wonder if they're sending money to actually these social media sites to actually have news leaks taken down like this. That's a good question, Rose. I want to hear from you. Go ahead.
Well, this is the first I heard about that from you, so I'm really shocked. But in a way, I'm shocked, but in another way, I'm not. But what I am concerned about is in the United States of America that anyone would suppress, oppress, and depress the news, which is very dangerous to a free nation, very dangerous to journalists, to media persons, and to the freedom of the United States of America, because the one thing that America has, well, not the one thing, there's a few things, is that you have to be a U.S. natural-born citizen to be a U.S. president, and you also have to be vetted, and that's an important law that people just kind of swept away, which I don't believe should ever be swept away. I think it's the most important law. Then we have due process of law. That's been eliminated by our own leaders who voted for the NDAA law and the Patriot Act.
Right.
And we're seeing more militant type of police, and it's very scary. And then and then if the press is suppressed and oppressed and depressed or threatened or forced to take down their sites and be silenced, this to me is like a tyrannical type of dictatorial third world country that we read about in the history books that we never thought would come onto U.S. soil.
Well, you wrote about it because you read Dinosaurs and Patriots. Remember, you wrote that book. Remember, Dinosaurs and Patriots.
Well, the American people don't have any real leaders, that have come forward. And I've been saying since 2009 that the sheriffs and should all join with Sheriff Mack and Sheriff Arpaio, and the U.S. constitutional lawyers and law firms should join them, as well as the U.S. governors and AGs, and they should do as the Muslim Brotherhood has done. They have a written and stated strategic plan, a goal, and so, we don't have a written and stated strategic goal by our leaders because they haven't, in my opinion, or to my best of my ability and knowledge, come together and laid that blueprint out to lead the American people so that they can, so that they can unite the American people and hand out pink slips.
Yep. Well, I appreciate your time, Rose. Thank you so much. I know I don't want to keep you anymore, but anything else you want to add before we close? Anything else you want to add?
I do. I want the American people to pray. I want the American people to do their research and their homework and come to their own conclusions and to be informative to inform their families and friends and to prepare for any type of emergencies, because tomorrow could be too late. And I want to God bless America, God bless the military, God bless and pray for our legislators and hope they wake up soon. And God bless those journalists out there who are investigating these issues on the front lines, and our law enforcement. And may God may God place on their hearts and minds that this is the United States of America, and their children and grandchildren and the elderly and the sick need our protection.
Yeah, amen to that. No arguments here. I'm not going to find it here. So we appreciate your time, Rose. But anyway, I just want to get your own personal perspective. You wrote Patriots and Dinosaurs. You wrote that book. So I read part of it already, and it got me thinking.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I wrote it. It's a political satire, Obamacare, Dinosaurs, Rednecks, and Radicals. Get it at Amazon. It is provocative thinking with a very provocative thinking ending.
Yeah, I call it Dinosaurs. I call it Patriots and Dinosaurs. Why I like it, but you mentioned rednecks and dinosaurs. But I don't. I just like the book. I really do. I have really enjoyed it, and I read a couple of pages from it so far. So I really do appreciate that. I really do. I actually picked this up at St. Vincent de Paul, of all places, believe it or not. St. Vincent. I found it at St. Vinny's.
Oh, fantastic! That's fantastic. I love that. And it is to open up and awaken the eyes of people using the dinosaur-free Christian nation and all the agendas that mysterious Obamasaurus came into town, and how he implemented his agendas with his charismatic personality and his great smile, and how the dinosaurs never questioned, "Who are you?"
Right. So I appreciate your book, Rose. I really do, and that's why I wanted to call it, because you wrote that book, and what's happening right now is it's realization of what you talked about. It's not conspiracy at all. This is proven fact. Now, how come the rest of the news media has not picked this up yet? That's my question too, as well. How come they haven't done that yet?
They actually. My first book, Fight Back Legal Abuse, both books are 5-star reviews on Amazon. The first book was featured around the world, even Fight Back Legal Abuse, even in the Daily Law Journal, which is very difficult to get anything in there, even for lawyers and judges. So it's a very powerful book, and I wrote it. It's 25 years of knowledge and information and firsthand experience and documentation and true stories of individuals I interviewed. And